Hi, this is Mauvu and Xyroah doing your feedback. If you have any questions, just ping us in your thread. Okay, so ranked stuff. I was just talking about this before we actually started the recording, but instead of, I mean, I'm not sure what's in this, but if it's all just different bastion types, it might not be as effective as it would have been to just send maybe like 4 shorter videos of just like a couple treasure splits and then a couple bridge splits and a couple housing splits and a couple stable splits, right? But I mean,
Yeah,
that's just me. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I mean,
We're
already,
all over the place.
yeah, we're digging in too far away. Like, um,
Too far to the
you want,
left.
yeah, you want to be digging in. I think on this or this block to reach the chest. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just not near the chest here. Yeah, even if the chest was there, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have seen it. Um,
hmm
so on this pillaring up already, I'm just throwing out this gravel like straight up and just pillaring up with something else. Uh, because it
An
just
interesting decision to have so much gravel.
yeah, because like
Uh,
it just frees up the slot to put the gold straight into our hotbar and not have and just make this craft like slightly quicker. Because like look, if it was just in your hotbar there, you just go gold blocks, offhand key, and then you're done instead of like
yeah.
all of this stuff. Okay,
Could have gone.
yeah,
Wait, what? This is annoying. Yeah.
yeah. So
If I can give a piece of advice, it will always be to like standardize your hotbar for your bastions. Like that's what I do, especially for treasure, where my gold block will always go into the one slot, and then I can just offhand from that one slot, and my gold will always go in the perfect slot. My food will always go in the perfect slot. It may seem a bit counterintuitive, but when you're like entering, you have like a bunch of time, in my opinion. So yeah, I try to do that maybe.
um, yeah, this like we should have just done the
I
parkour up
love,
here. Like
yeah.
we definitely could have just jumped to this block, jumped here, and then jumped to here, like placing a block on here. Like I don't know why we didn't. Yeah, we should just
Yeah.
be. It should be muscle memory to break that block. And then guys there, you want to right click them with the gold and not throw it at the floor. Like it's just more consistent at avoiding damage. God.
Closer proximity, you should be, yeah.
Um, and uh, for this, it's we want to just place the gold block here while it's in your offhand, and you don't have to like flick back and place it. It's just easier to just place it now. Like yeah, um,
Yeah.
that was fine. I think there's a block missing. Yeah, we noticed. Okay, well, it's not that
We
big a
can place
deal.
a gravel on top, and it'll probably be fine. But yeah.
You can just mine down into the wall to make sure you get those
Sure.
the traits that fall there.
We're mining so many. You don't need to mine that bottom block. It's like really niche, but you can skip mining. I can't explain it. I can send you a clip afterwards if you want, but like this block, this one, the one that we just did. Like you can mine
Yeah.
the one that he's standing on, get this gold block, and then elevate it by doing exactly that. But you don't have to mine that one block. It's like really niche, but that's what we're doing, I guess.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, there's just little things in this mining order that is just like suboptimal. So the way I do this is I mine the 2 blocks first. So I mine the top one, see if this is a gold block. Then I mine the bottom one and see if the bottom block is a gold block, and I mine this one straight away. And then if the bottom one is a gold block, I mine that next. And then I would mine the top right one if it's there, because like it just gives you like time in between each gold block is getting revealed to like see if it's actually generated or not, so you can like so you don't have to react to whether you've actually got a gold block there. Like we spent like zero point 0.4 seconds mining that block when it was just full time loss, which is just like losing time to not overlapping anything. like if you do all the mining orders, like fully like minimizing the need for like reacting quickly, it's just gonna save you time. And give you more time to like overlap a pearl hang, which yeah,
We have a pearl trade, so you should just do it right now.
yeah. So yeah, the way you do like if the fortress is over here, you get loot this chest, run over to this wall. It's 1 block thick. You break through it, and you just pearl hang to the fortress. It's like very little time commitment for free time save.
It's also worthwhile to point out that I would have sorted my hotbar, or sorry, inventory. I'd have thrown out at least some stuff before going into this chest. That
Yeah,
just allows you to have a cleaner inventory when you're looting stuff. And then, yeah, it's just sort of cleaner in my opinion.
yeah. Like I don't. I guess if we don't do that like fancy or like the new chest looting, which is like fast looting but doesn't use any of the slots, then yeah. But yeah, I like to just sort my hotbar and not use my offhand, and then just offhand fast loot stuff from bastion chests.
Hmm.
Uh,
Because, yeah.
I feel like
Why
we
are we
should,
pulling here though? It's like
yeah,
higher terrain.
yeah, just
Yeah.
go to the higher terrain. You'll get a better entry to the fortress. You won't have to pearl onto the side. You can lava that entrance there, and the guy that he will always walk into that lava. He won't ever stop, and he just burns to death. It's it's very consistent.
But cruel.
Well, he's trying to kill you, you know. Okay, split string.
That one acacia log is triggering me. What's with that? Just craft it.
Yeah, like stuff like that should be dealt with before bastion entry, in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
just in between sprint jumps, you open inventory, offhand it, and then craft it, and then like another sprint jump.
It's like an entire slot that could have been for something else. Yeah, again, let me do it now. Or it's my OCD, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I think you should just pearl over here. Like,
Or,
don't even
yep,
bother, and because there's no spawner here. Yeah, we're pillaring up way too
this is
much.
good.
We should lower
But
render this since we're fully over lava lake. Like, I mean, this is just fortress split at this point. Hopefully, it's gonna
yeah,
cut to the next one.
you should have poured earlier. Yeah, that running did nothing in terms
Okay,
of like efficiency. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
treasure
Pleasure
again.
against cap.
Um, yeah. So when there's blocks missing here, it can either be this one or both of these blocks missing. These indicate where you need to dig into the wall as well. So it's the one between these blocks. It's like it's this block here that you need to break to reach the chest. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
again, we're looking too far every time.
I,
Yeah.
we have cactuses. Okay, I don't know. Okay, again, yeah, the string shouldn't be on our hotbar. That should have been taken out before we reach the bastion, like in between sprint jumps, and that just means we can have like a free slot. Like you want to organize it so that you're gonna have a free slot for the gold block to just fall straight into, so you don't have to do any messing about really.
I feel like we just don't have a standardized hotbar for this, like TNT string. Yeah.
The same thing again. Yeah, just
Yeah,
place
just
the gold block first. But yeah, yeah the whole inventory hotbar stuff is like yeah, it's like stuff from
we've gone
previous
over it, but
splits.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, it's very significant to like just being consistent. Like it's not gonna save you a massive amount of time, but it's gonna save you a lot of deaths. It's the best way to think about it. Like
It's like a really minor thing that Dougal does is he'll go into wide for that split second when you're on top
oh,
and
we saw
spend
the
like one.
fortress already.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Notice.
it was pretty hard to notice with especially with Discord bitrate. So yeah, it's over to the right, like like this way of our screen,
I
I
see.
believe. Oh, wait, no, it's this way, I think, actually. But you could see it at the lava moat area.
I see. Oh, I think I saw. No, I don't know.
Yeah, again, like, we know where the fortress is. Before we go up to our trading hall, we should mine through this wall and just pearl hang out really quickly. Did we just throw out the rotten flesh? Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
and
sure that, like, it's just nice to have it to, like,
I would
fill
have
up.
kept it
Yeah,
anyways. Yeah, like 6 pork chops is you can make it work. Not that hard, but yeah,
yeah.
it's like one
If
of
it's
those
like a
things that you just
2K
point to
blind,
people.
you might just
Yeah,
want to have it. Yeah, that was just like that pearl hang is worse, and it's just like not in the right direction compared to where we could have had it if we'd mined through the wall. Split string. Okay. Yeah, it should be
okay.
muscle memory in all your bastion splits to split string, split nether brick, and split pearls. But yeah, I guess like at least from what we've seen so far, like having pre-planned ways to pearl hang out the bastion for every direction is pretty important. Like quick ways to set up a pearl hang, because like if you mine through this wall, you could have pearl hang to where this pearl is gonna land. Like you could have left the bastion here and it been in the fort like 5 seconds later. Okay, housing.
So housing. Okay. Against Jonah. We're not sending Red Manhunt, which is understandable.
I don't know if we've seen the fortress or not, but we're not looking around much. I prefer to run up over here to like block off to place a block on these two basalt blocks and mine my way into that like safe area and then block off behind me if that if you know what I mean. Uh, and then be able to
Yeah.
loot the double chest, get armor, and then it looks like there's another triple. Yeah, grab the other triple. If I didn't get, I'll be out of this, and then mine the last chest. But yeah, like yeah, we just had to distract a guy to loot this chest now. Yeah, zero
We
RB.
can strip both. Okay. Oh, don't take down.
Yeah, it's just going to be faster if you mine a block in the ceiling and pillar up twice, and then you can
Pigs
still
don't see you. Yeah, and you can loot both of them without mining 4 extra blocks.
get pretty garbage top-down chests.
Why are we grabbing iron? Is that just for ground zero? It's
Maybe
like
maybe
way
it's
too
iron
much.
sword. Don't really know.
I just I'd never grab iron. Um yeah, I don't do ground zero, but it's interesting. 12 iron. Wait. Can you go back to when they were breaking the gold blocks? Did we hard toggle here?
Um, I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. So when you wait, can you just go back to like when they were going down? Yeah, here. Okay. So we're going down. We opened the T3 blocks. We did this. Okay, we place a block, right? So if you don't place that block, you can. So the point of doing hard toggle here is that those pigs would fall down if you didn't place a block, as well as any straggling manhunt pigs. Um, from what I've heard from Chloe, hard toggling bottom when you're breaking the other gold blocks doesn't do anything. Because these pigs will fall anyways. The ones that are like up top here that fall
Yep.
down. So you should be hard toggling like after breaking this gold block. And then easy toggling once you fall down, obviously. And also throw your gold a bit further away so that you have access to fast hole. Because we didn't have that now. Just a safe hole. Big block gold, it's nice. Checking. Setting up bar is good. Wait, we easy toggled now? Or did we hard toggle?
I don't know, like, 'cause I don't know this language.
I'm so confused. I'm gonna say it's hard toggle just based on this like aggro. Did we just forget to hard toggle early or something? Or am I just... Because we didn't hard toggle like before. So this has to be the first time it's been done. I am confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, also for this, just lava these guys.
Yeah, 100%. Again, this is why you also like do an initial clear up before checking any chests. What I'd usually do is go up to do my like fortress spy stuff. So you always like you pick up all the garbage that the pigs would trade, and then you can while going down you can like throw stuff out.
I think here you want to do the pyro. You go out here, jump across, and then do your corner pyro, and then you have pearls to send a pearlang really quick. And then you come
True,
back
also,
in,
actually.
pre-craft the bed, and then you check trades, and they're hopefully close to done, and then you can just leave really quickly. And yeah, now we're just waiting for Obby, and we're just not overlapping anything.
Mhm.
Like, we haven't got a
17.
bed, we haven't got...
So you have to check lantern chest now. 5 OB is guaranteed in one of these chests, right?
I
Uh,
think the stuff about
Wait,
yeah, this is tech I've seen.
brightness.
Yeah,
Oh, for land. Oh, that's smart, actually. I didn't think of that. But yeah, am I wrong in saying that 5 OB is guaranteed in one of these chests?
I'm not sure because okay, well we get Obby here, but like there's always a bastion. There's a chest in the bastion that has exactly 5 Obby in one of its loot rolls. Like you could
I
get
see.
like an 11 Obby chest which had the guaranteed 5 and then it had just 6 extra. Um,
Gotcha.
but there's I don't know if these chests are part of the like standard bastion chests which get filtered. I just don't know how
I,
the filter works fully on this stuff.
I think they are, but I can check back on that. Oops.
Xyroah more. um, can we see the fortress? Yeah, this is just
Feel like
correct.
if you have direction, you should just be purling. And then like doing wide as you're purling. Instead of like waiting around. But yeah, you see it now.
Yeah, just should have crafted that bed in the bastion. Uh,
Just purl.
can you make that? I guess it.
Yeah, I think you do.
Okay, yeah. I was just a bit skeptical. Okay, what are we doing? This is stables. Why? Yeah,
Uh,
this is
okay.
already like multiple mistakes. So like there's it's not double triple. Just go down in the hole and then dig up through the ceiling, reach these chests and break another block to like it. It's probably just better if I record what I mean, but like you can mine through the ceiling and also to loot these chests. extremely safely and make a way for the pigs to get down before you do a triple to gap. Yeah, but
Yeah, you should just be cutting your losses at this point and going down. Yeah, yikes.
what are we doing?
Okay, so we're gonna do triple to gap, but without checking the chest. Okay, we're checking
We've got
chest.
iron.
Oh, we had.
Yeah,
Oh, we do. Yeah. What?
yeah, we got iron out of that chest. Like, why didn't we make?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so if you do triple to gap, you don't get iron out of those chests, which is kind of ridiculous. That's one thing I don't like about the rank filter, but I mean, yeah, if you don't get iron, you would just go over to here, mine this block, and build up to the double chest. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's just time loss that, I mean, your opponent has to deal with it as well, so it's not that, it's not a problem. Yeah, you should always just throw a gold through that hole before you drop down. Yeah, so yeah, you see it's open, so you walk, you drop down, throw a gold, because there's normally an aggro guy there. This block you want to fill in. Um, where are we going? You want to break through over here.
Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah, you just want to break through this
I
block
thought
so that
so.
the guy, like
Yeah.
the aggroed sword guys that can be behind here, you just have a clean shot at throwing them a gold before walking through. Like, just mining through here, it's like, it's just more awkward. You want to place 2 blocks along here so that late guys don't path down here and get stuck. Looks like we tried to do that, but yeah.
We've broken that. Okay. Wait. We threw too many goals, or am I? Why are we throwing that many goals? Or
We just,
sorry, am
I'll
I getting hung
rewatch
up on the
this.
wrong thing?
I'm just trying to
Oh, it's
figure
only
out
one.
where
Okay,
they
okay, my bad.
throw. Yeah, we kind of throw it in a bad spot though, because basically, right, if you're, imagine you're the pig running up these stairs, right? You can't, and you know where that gold is in like the far right back corner. They can't see it when they're running up these stairs. Like we can't see it. We can't see where it would be now. They wouldn't be able to see it until they're like here, and at that point, they don't have much time to like properly like register it and start pathing towards it instead of attacking you. Which is why you want to throw the gold like right near the top of the stairs instead of like here. And then a couple other things with left gap. You want to toggle F3 to see if the red line of the cursor is like parallel to this wall, and if it is, you can X surf down part of it, and then you want to break this block and then place 2 blocks on these two when you fall down to make sure guys don't ever get path down there and get stuck and not go to the trading hole. Okay, we've got open terrain at the bottom of the bastion, it looked like.
Okay.
Did we finish our pyre there?
I think we set it up or 6, and then we just turned it off.
Yeah, you want to get your distance before you go up to the backups because there's always a really accessible like this chunk border you see here. It's really easy to check this chunk border while you're mining up a staircase. Yeah, like we do there, but
Okay, we did it. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah, the thing we did there is what I was talking about.
Checking. Okay.
So I'm not 100% confident on what we want to do here. Like, maybe you go for the bottom chest because there's a chunk border you can corner pyre on there, and also to get more obby. But also like then you might not have enough time to uh pearl hang, and then but then
If you
like
have a bird trade from checking like the initial while like coming down, it's interesting. Yeah.
I mean yeah we definitely just craft a bed and axe here before doing anything. I'm also worried about getting 20 obby. Yeah, we got 12, but
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I think 20 is free because there's like a bunch of gold that's untraded so far. But yeah, it's interesting with triple gap, just gap in general.
okay, so I think you probably want to parlang out the side of the bastion here. Like instead of just waiting on
Yeah,
trades, you go up these stairs to like the opening on the side.
I definitely do that considering the trades are already seeming quite slow.
Yeah, like we were
Like, what are we doing
yeah
here?
we came back to trades
Just
with 0 overlaps at like 15 obby, and
yeah,
we're fully waiting to hit 20. Not even grabbing the gold. Like gold pickaxes can be such a time save. And I mean, yeah, if we'd gone for the fully overlap, we would have like full overlap the pearl hang. We would have been able to like fully set up a pearl, like and check that the terrain here gets closed off and just pearled up top quicker. Like yeah, now we just have to take more damage, use more pearls. Probably over to the right, I think. It just looks better.
yeah,
Okay,
better vibes. There you go.
should but craft another brick. I don't think we did it in the bastion. Okay. Okay, so oh, there's a chest over there. There's tech here. I don't know if you've seen the RAL video about stables, but basically, well, I'm not going to explain all the stuff in it, but uh,
Watch the RAL video,
yeah, you see
and you can
this.
use like, the lantern, the lavas
Yeah,
to.
you see this lava when you're approaching the bastion. You know there's a chest here, like below it, which could have gold blocks or cooked pork chops, which are both really good. Okay, split. Yeah, and if you get gold blocks from any of them for when you're doing double triple, it pretty much guarantees your trade because like yeah, the one problem with double triple is not actually getting all your trades from it. Okay, yeah, this is the thing we should have done on the previous one. What?
Um,
How are we get? Okay, okay, we're playing triple to gap. Given that we didn't get the stables like exterior chest, it's I don't hate it, but like yeah,
yeah,
you could definitely lose the seed to someone playing divorce triple. Uh,
don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a good save, actually. But also, we just don't have aggro on pigs properly.
this is just super scuffed now. Um,
Yeah.
I think there's still another guy that needs to be let down.
I wonder if you can revert to. Never mind, I'll talk about that later.
You should definitely just get the other backup and mine through the wall to set up your pearl hang. You're just gonna have a much better, like, for all. It looks like there was probably higher terrain, like far to the right, which you could have pearl hung to, which would have given you a better angle to the fortress. Like just mining through that wall quickly would have been better for the pearl hang. Yeah, we shouldn't be crafting nether brick in the bastion because it just means that you're like wasting
It
slots
is
of
not
nether
wrong.
bricks. Yeah, like you just want to split the nether brick instead of crafting it. Yeah, you should be splitting string here, and yeah, and then you just gravel the hole, and then you get out of the like picking up areas, so you like aren't cluttering your inventory while you're trying to make your bed and iron axe, because you're still waiting on explosives here. Um, we should have
This
waited.
is so crazy.
We left on
Yeah, okay.
yeah, we didn't pick up gold and we don't have enough explosives. Like just because like they entered the fortress probably because they did split triple, right? Um,
Possibly,
but
yeah. That's
what
like
that
a
means,
round.
yeah, what, yeah. But if you think about it, you know they have less explosives than you. They probably didn't get the string trade you just got. So like, oh, okay, we have 63 glowstone. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Yeah.
like a bunch of gloves. Uh,
Okay, but
it's
yeah,
potentially fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
they probably don't have zero solar. So like, this is still fine, I think. Yeah, all that stuff
I was
about
just gonna
waiting for
say like
explosives was irrelevant.
yeah, not picking up gold is a big one though,
Yeah,
since clearly didn't trade all of it anyways.
yeah, Miss Hotkey. Um, oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is why you always, or not always, but you bridge out one when in an SSV.
Okay, this is housing, right?
Okay. Two, yeah, looks to be
Stables.
no stables.
I mean, again, yeah, just mine. It's just better to mine up from the floor into the chest because it also makes you the way for pigs to drop down. Um, so it's just like fully overlapping that. Why did we load the what the hell was that?
I don't hate, like, you can overlap that, but don't,
Yeah,
yeah. Again, we could, okay.
yeah, we just there were several chests up top that we didn't loot. Uh, I mean, we're probably gonna have to come up top to leave the bastion, but maybe not.
Is this what run? Or is this just right, oh, sorry, left?
Yeah,
My brain.
it was
Yeah,
right
it's right,
triple.
right triple, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Didn't, okay. Holy pigs, that's a lot.
yeah.
It's
Already
good.
at this point, so you should change back to mapless pie chart, and we
Yeah.
just try to get pearls as soon as we finish getting the gold blocks. Go back up top, loot the chest for Obby, and then pearl hang, and come back down to trades. I think that's just going to be the fastest way to play this bastion at this point. Because any other way, like you could high roll for terrain out the front of the bastion towards the fortress, but that didn't look guaranteed, and that's also a lower chance at getting 20. Like I think at this point we should, yeah, we've got 4 obby, we need to get chests. Like it's fine if we pre-craft a bed and then go, but like we have to go. Yeah, like we're not, there's no way we wait for 7 obby trades. Because that's just,
A common theme that we're
yeah, that's, it's just not
doing.
something we should be doing. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like, especially in housing and stables, when the trading hole is at like Y40, if you think about nether terrain at Y40, it's normally really bad, right? So you want to get a pearl hang exit at a higher point on especially housing and stables, because leaving the bastion at Y40 is just slow. It's not as important on bridge and treasure because you're leaving the bastion at like pretty high Y elevation, but it's still good on them as well because just like pearling exits, just like, I mean, it's just so fast when it's fully overlapped.
splitting nether bricks is like really important for you. We're like constantly just wasting time just crafting bricks again and again.
Okay, this open terrain at the front, but yeah, no obby out of that chest, and now we have to do all of this. Yeah, hoggling at the top. But, okay, we get obby out of this chest, but like,
No pearl hang.
yeah, no, it was probably just faster to go out the front of the bastion here now. But yeah, like, we should have just gone back up top while the pigs are trading to loot the rest of the chest, because we only looted 1 double chest, I think. Like, there was this chest, the other single chest, and then the other rampart as well. You get this pearl hang to like over here. You would have been able to do that easily and get like a sub 5 bastion leave. And probably like a 5 for that fortress center. Okay, housing. Wait, okay, if,
Don't do that.
yeah, like,
Just boat down,
yeah,
please.
unless we're like drag clicking, just don't boat clutch because it's just not consistent. So I don't know about you, Xyroah, but after I place those fires in the housing route, I just throw out my FNS. Like, you
Yeah,
don't need it
no.
anymore. It's just like
Yep.
cluttering your inventory. Um,
We didn't break that one block for lava housing. I think it's a good habit to just do that.
I guess, yeah, I'm looking at the bastion entry time and it's probably safe to
Oh,
ignore it.
357. Okay, okay, yeah,
Unless
yeah.
it was like a slow, like village seed, then yeah, like woodlight was, well, we had FNS, so it's not woodlight.
Yeah, I was just, yeah, my bad. It's probably not relevant. Excuse me. Where again, hard toggling here doesn't achieve anything from my. Well, I guess you get straggling manhunt pigs, but you should be hard toggling just at the top and then it shouldn't matter much. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, we should have pyrade and done our pearl hang there. I mean,
yeah.
the terrain kind of looks a little bit awkward, so maybe you can't get the pearl hang, but you should have at least tried to pyrade and see if we could get a decent pearl hang. Um, also, village. I mean, sure we want to pre-craft a bed there, but village seed we should have entered with a bed anyway. Um, yeah, iron axe is what we need to pre-craft. Okay, 20. Yeah, we have everything. We just, yeah, like,
Quick craft. Okay. Then pre-craft iron axe is what I meant.
Have we seen a fortress or something? Yeah, like all of this is just fully unoverlapped, this like crafting. Like that was 15 seconds time loss. That should have been overlapped in the bastion. Okay, I'm not too sure what the terrain that we should have taken here was. I feel like this wasn't that bad though. Because this just looks
Yeah, this
extremely
birds a bit
awkward.
unfortunate.
This pearl was just
I wouldn't have jumped
yeah.
for that.
Yeah, the idea was good, but yeah, the execution wasn't. Yeah, going to her was probably correct. And then, yeah, if we didn't miss that pearl, we would have landed here with enough health to pearl again up to here. Yeah. Oh, okay, our enter was right there. Okay, 39. Okay, well, we kind of don't want to let that gold block fall off the edge because then the guy could pick it up. Um,
You should also be setting up your pie chart. Even if you don't plan to scan like right here, it's nice to know how far it is.
we have an iron helmet.
Especially-
This is why I hate
Yeah.
taking iron helmets from villagers. I mean, I just hate taking iron armor from uh blacksmiths in general because like whenever you get iron armor out of a bastion chest, it's just more likely to be annoying to put it on. Um, I think the correct route here is Jason, where you place the one
Yeah.
block over here to let the lodestone guys drop down as well. Like it's really consistent 15 pigs. And it's less susceptible to burning than crack smoker. Like Jason is way more consistent than crack smoker when you have to use wood. Because like any of that can set on fire and then the pigs will just get stuck. Okay. I think well, probably have to remind me, but there's a better crack smoker like whole setup than what you're doing here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially with that. Yeah. Why did we not take the crossbow? Okay. Taking a helmet, like we should be splitting string there before doing our pyrite split pearls as well.
Yep.
Give them the rest of the gold and then yeah, grab all the hole as well. Okay. And then yeah, you mine through instead of going out to the side, mine through the back, wide macro and try and see it first. If not, you'll still be able to get a better like you can see more of the terrain in that direction and you'll be able to get a better pearl as well. Like you need to block off the top of this hole to prevent any guys jumping up. Like the guys can just jump up in between barters. Pick up the gold and we're out. Okay. Why have we not left?
Yeah.
Should RTA render
Still
change
needed.
that?
Yep.
And yeah, if we'd mined out the back of that rampart, we could have just pearling over here. Like, and that saves like 5-6 seconds of running. And yeah, you should pearl over to this part.
That was I did not like that bird.
Yeah.
Feel like we just
Was it
sent
just
it.
like sketchy? I wasn't really
Yeah.
paying attention. Yeah, that was just no aim.
It's
It was just
like
like,
no aim. Yeah.
yeah, we're like aiming to land on this, but we don't line it up at all. Like we just full send it. Yeah, okay, we see the fortress. I didn't really like like the idea of this pearl. Like I'd rather just pearl at this part.
Yep.
Okay, housing. Ruined portal over there. Interesting. Okay, yeah, just mine in the ceiling, like throw a gold down on the floor. Mine in the ceiling to reach both chests without getting aggro. Uh, I mean, I guess that works.
Did we just? Uh, yeah.
I think we want to eat because we've given the pigs 27 gold. You want to eat now so you don't miss any like hunger bar depletion. Because when the hunger bar is like wobbling up and down, that means it can drop at like any moment. So I think Pearl hanging on this bastion is unreasonable because it's so far away from
Yeah. No, I don't hate it. Yeah.
yeah, like we had to eat a salmon there instead of a cod because we let our hunger drop down. So now we just have one less good food source, like better food source to use at like the more dangerous parts of the run. And yeah, like similar to what you Xyroah have been saying like the whole time, we should be setting up our hotbar before
Yep.
checking the trades again. Like get the pearls on the hotbar, get like the bed on the hotbar. Like yeah, block off the top of the hole straight after putting the gravel in. Yeah, it is open here, but did not expect that. Did we mess up?
It didn't increase render
Okay.
while going back in,
So
right?
I don't know. Um, not sure. Oh yeah, they never upped it by 3 to begin
Yep.
with. I'm not sure if the terrain allows for it, but when you're leaving out the like over to the left here, if you okay, I'm gonna have to like go back again. You can mine through that wall over there, and it's 1 block thick instead of having to go up here. Okay, it looks like it might have just been buried anyway. Yeah. Yeah, so it's probably slower to leave that way, but it's just something to be mindful of, like mining through that wall. It's just 1 block thick, so it's oftentimes like quicker to leave if only the bottom of the bastion was buried.
I don't like that pearl. Can you just
Yeah,
go back? I would have pearl like yeah, exactly over
yeah,
there. Yep.
yeah. Like it keeps the Y level. It's like more distance travel because you have to like undershoot this pearl to not hit the ledge, and like it just looks like it's going to the same open area, right? Like I feel like
Yep.
going here and going over there, you're going to be seeing the same stuff anyway. Should be, did we just see it there or?
Uh,
Okay, yeah,
yeah, we did. It's like right over there. In which case, that pearl would have actually helped. Which is like,
yeah, we see
I
it.
mean, yeah,
I mean, I guess you could aggro pearl there, but yeah, we don't have too much food.
yeah.
So, but yeah, yeah, definitely pearling more direct was much better here because you can just full send a soul speed pearl into this lava ocean, and then you can just send a lava pearl onto the fortress probably. Did we? I mean, I guess like you could soul speed pearl to this assault pillar, and then soul speed pearl from the assault pillar onto the fortress. Actually, that would have been even better, I think.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, just a thing when building up
Um,
out of lava, when your head gets like here, you can place the boat on the gravel and get into it to just get out the lava quicker. And yeah,
does that hit?
like
I guess it hits, but it's
that,
lower.
yeah, that pearl looks incredibly sketchy. Like, I mean, you're just landing beneath a ceiling that you'd have to get around,
Yeah,
which is bad. And yeah, yeah, I would have just
exactly.
gone for that closer pillar. Okay, nice trace. Okay. Um, wait, yeah, we don't need to rewatch any of it because it was yeah. Um, as far as like overall like common like this
Teams?
yeah like common themes throughout like all of these things were like suboptimal pearl hangs really like in the treasure bastion it was very much like an afterthought of what you were doing like you get to the trading hall and you do all this stuff and then you just send a very like low quality pearl hang and then yeah in this those multiple points in the stables route where we should have been pearl hanging sooner the bridge one where we didn't mine out the back of the rampart, and then yeah, I think all but that last seed, I would have tried to get a Pearlang exit out of the bastion.
Yeah, Pearl Hang also allows you to just like make a more calculated pearl
Yeah,
because you know that you're offsetting the time that you're going to spend thinking about the pearl, the pigs are still trading, and it's also just more convenient if you like practice working your inventory management and that. I think another theme that's like constantly reoccurring is just the fact that our hotbars going into bastions are messed up. Particularly, I think for because it's a bit tricky to because you have like RP seeds sometimes, and then you have like village or desert seeds sometimes. So it's tricky to always maintain a standardized hotbar, which I can understand. But for stuff like treasure, where you're offhanding a block and crafting one block into like gold, I try to push yourself more into having a more standardized hotbar instead of trying to reach into your inventory every time you want to retrieve something. Again, like Mauvu said, thinking about it is just like more reliable, like less deaths,
yeah,
because everything's happening in a fluid motion like this, instead of having to consciously think about stuff.
yeah, like
Um,
if your blocks are in the same slot 100% of the time, you're never going to have that 1% of the time that you miss hotkey to like your block slot and then the blocks aren't there. Like,
yep.
like,
Another thing is just, oh, were you saying something else?
I mean, yeah, it's just unrelated to this stuff. So unless, I mean, yeah, just go ahead.
I was
But
also gonna say that first checks for trade, I just focus more on throwing out like actual garbage and then checking trades. Every time I feel like we're checking trades and our inventory is semi full already, which means by the time we're like planning to leave, you're throwing out items and picking up items like right there.
yeah,
Um, what
um,
can I advise?
I
I guess
guess
Loki is really good for this.
yeah, like it's not normally a problem on Temple Seed because when you're blowing up the trees, you should be able to clear out all the junk really at that point. But yeah,
Yeah,
on a lot of other seed types like BT, where there's like no real overlap time to do that after you've blown up trees, like because that's when you pick up the seeds and the flowers and the saplings and like all of that stuff. Like you want to clear that out before you start picking up the trades, really. Um, and then
yeah,
yeah, I was also gonna mention there were it felt like over half the runs here we didn't pre-craft the bed in the bastion, which is just like something you should
true.
do.
True.
every single time, even if you don't think you can fully overlap it. It's just so much better to do it in the same place every time. Like, because then you don't have to have, like we had in that one run where we pearl out of the housing bastion and then we just stand still for like 15 seconds making an iron accent bed. Like, if that's just done in the bastion, it's more fluid and like it's just faster for your like brain to do.
Yeah, again, just like linearizing the bits, that will always reward you. It's always gonna be faster to like have a bed already when you approach a spawner. Uh, yeah, and then
Yeah.
just doing it in the bastion is the cleanest place to do it.
And then like yes, similar to the inventory thing, like a lot of the ways we were entering the bastions also felt suboptimal. Like, I mean, the boat clutch into the housing, and then a lot of ways we were entering triple chest ramparts was there
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like a lot of reoccurring problems there that you should just try and like practice and make sure you have like a sort of game plan for each different way you can enter the triple chest. Like there was one where you enter through the back. You want to have like a predetermined way you're gonna play that. Um, when you're entering it from like the front, from the side, and from the right, from the left, like all of them. Um, I think that's everything. Oh,
Yeah.
just like some of the like general purling to the fortress as well was like it just feels like it's hard to like point to anything in particular, but just being a little bit more careful with your pearls to like not
It's not like always, you don't like want to stick to a rule of thumb of always trying to force higher terrain, but higher terrain is generally better, and I feel like we just completely throw that out in favor of, I don't know, cleaner terrain, I guess. I'm
you
not
know
sure, but
I'm just
yeah.
like yeah what I mean is like we want to pearl to this and you make that correct decision and we just don't spend any time trying to actually pearl to it, we just send a pearl in that direction and so
Yep.
like we lose time to missing the pearl and in a similar but like like it's similar situation wise but different reasons why we lose time like in this scenario if we also had spent a little bit more time on this like what we're doing in this pearl instead of just aiming it like in this direction you would have noticed oh I can just go for this basalt pillar and pearled at that instead and you would have just gone to the fortress faster like for throwing a pearl to a better place instead of throwing a bad pearl to the correct place, if that makes sense. Like it's the same sort of just taking a little bit extra time when going for pearls, but like they both scenarios you can save time by just like being more like thoughtful about your pearls. If that makes sense. It's like really like it's like abstract sort of like gameplay decisions, but yeah, I felt
Yeah.
yeah. Those are like the two examples that came to mind, but I feel like there were other points where similar decisions that lost us time were made. Um, yeah, I think that's everything though. Unless there was anything
Yeah,
else that
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah, if you have any questions about anything, just yeah, just ping us in your thread. Thanks for sending in the video there.